Hello, and welcome to the LDM Show. I hope you guys had a good week here. It's Thursday, Throwback Thursday. I just thought about that because of
The intro?
the intro. It was the old intro. That was like 2 years ago intro.
I like that intro though.
But it's all good. Glad you guys are on. Let me make sure we're hearing.
Yep.
Okay, good. But how was your week, man?
It's been a busy but productive week.
Mm,
Just doing stuff with the family mostly, and working a little bit.
Oh, okay,
Nothing
okay.
crazy, nothing wild. Gonna go see Madam Web, which I don't know if that's gonna be good, but I'll let you know how that turns out.
Oh yeah, I got it on our secret line.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I wanted to check it out on our secret line before I go. 'Cause sometimes you're like, it was not so much hype with her though. Not
Well,
even in the comics was like,
I mean, that's the thing. The biggest hype to Madam Web was the 1996 Spider-Man series on Fox.
yeah. So
And there's not even doing the old lady version people are familiar with. So,
let's see, we'll
yeah.
see. Well, I, I just like when they do it, but don't try to change the character. You know.
Well,
Um,
I mean, how many things have changed between 1996 and now?
Yeah, shout outs to black and browns that are doing the comics, but get your own characters. Like sometimes I don't want to see a black and brown person as this character. And you're messing up my whole illusion.
Look, man, I don't know why we've had all these superhero movies and no one has just simply done Static Shock.
Yeah, or do it something that already had one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I'm just.
or new character.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
they do all these like what's that? Um, oh snap! It's on Sci-Fi. Gifted. The Gift.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
They have their own powers, their new powers. So you
Yeah.
couldn't tell me you couldn't make new powers to give it to a black or brown person. You wanna take someone else's. Come on now, that's just me. Give some new characters. Let them build that character
That
up.
pretty much mostly happens in X-Men.
Yeah,
And Marvel's just acquiring the rights for them and Fantastic Four. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Even though Gift was pretty good, Gifted or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was a good series.
Yeah. So, but other than that, we're okay. We're doing good this week. Tomorrow, guys, we have our no tomorrow Saturday.
Saturday.
There's depression, suicide awareness. So if we're not live due to stuff that's going on, but we still will be live on the radio. You can listen in.
Yeah.
To come in, it's going to be packed. It's already
Full.
full. So, but you can listen live on the radio, learn some stuff, and maybe tell your little stories and stuff like that. But we have since it's throwback, we have our WTF moments from back in the
Yes.
days where we used to do WTF, and it just brings back too much little closet memories
Yes.
from the little
yes,
room.
The very first one was really, really random in a small room on a sofa with with the laptop right there.
Yeah, that was so funny, and it's like, okay, how much light do we put? Do we put too much? Do we put like we
Yeah.
were learning like.
Those are good days.
Yeah.
Good days.
It was fun to learn as we go. Like no one actually came up and said, "Hey, these are the cameras you use," and we just had a regular webcam, and we just went like that and blew up and just kept on
I mean,
going.
you gotta consider it's what you've been doing this a little over 10 years. It'll be our 10-year anniversary next month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So come a long way.
we learned from that little tiny room and going outside and then coming back and still learning.
Still going outside.
Yeah, still
You'll
going
see,
outside.
you'll see us
So,
this summer.
which is a good thing. But other than that, I have a couple of stories that I seen online, um, some controversy stories and stuff like that. But since it's WTF, I want to go with. I don't really do that much politics, but I want to go with the WTF moment that I heard,
Uh-oh.
where first they were trying to give illegal aliens. I want to put it like that. They're not migrators. They're not what else they call them? Undocumented.
Yeah.
Illegal aliens. Stop trying to look for a nice word for them to make what you're doing
I think it's
good.
I think illegal immigrant
Or
is,
illegal
is
immigrant.
fair because they
Okay.
did immigrate, but they're not quite all. And you know what? A lot of them though are legally here. We just don't.
No, but
want
the
them
ones
here.
that came over now, They're not illegally here. That's why they
No,
went
no,
through
no,
the
no,
water.
no, no. Well, I mean, you have some illegal.
That's why they would say stroke, stroke. You know what I'm saying?
No, you have some illegal immigrants here, but then you have the ones that they put on buses and sent here.
Oh,
so
yeah.
those guys are legally here. They're just not wanted wherever they originally came from.
Yeah, that's true. But they illegal. So the government and the mayor of New York and trying to make it downsize it by just taking the illegal out. No, they illegal. I don't care if they my peoples and if they his peoples or your peoples. It don't matter. They not my peoples because they were not born and raised in New York. So
I feel that.
so.
I
But
feel
anyway, now they were giving them $50 a piece, or credit card, or $200 something dollars, so they can go and buy stuff. Why you don't give it to us so we can buy stuff?
So actually, someone had brought this one up to me too, and it was just like, if the government is gonna give them the $200, it'll actually cost them less than if they're the ones that have to pay for 3 square meals a day.
Right.
So actually, they're kind of screwing the people they brought here by
Right.
giving them $200 and giving them that freedom in a sense.
Right.
When
Okay.
the question is, what are they doing with what they're saving? That's the real question.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
with what they're saving from having to provide the meals themselves and pay for that, are they going to allocate it back towards the education system they took from? Is that the money that they use to pay for this new NYPD dance program thing?
Right.
Because now they have like their own
But
cheerleaders.
I got another thing how
what
they
is
can
that?
save a lot more money. Don't give them nothing.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You came here with nothing. How you going to get something?
Well, I'm hearing they're going to at least reduce whatever they've been spending on these people by like 20 to 30%, which is not exactly what everyone wants, but kind of like fair game.
No.
Because there's just too many homeless people in New York not to care.
You got to give it
what's going on.
to the homeless that live here, and not the ones that want to stay homeless. That's a big difference.
That's a different, yeah.
Yeah, give it to the vets first that winded up homeless. Give it to them first. Then you work with the families that are in the shelters. Then you work with the street homeless people and find out why they. And those are the ones that you need to help first. Whatever's left, you listen.
In all honesty, I can't even say that. Because you have veterans who are okay with being homeless now, maybe because they're not in the right mental state.
That's what I'm saying. When you
But
hit
just
the streets, that's when you find out
you
why
should
they.
really be working with those who are doing Workforce One programs, those who are waiting for that housing voucher, those who are actually like using the system as a process to get better. Because I've had friends who they came back to the city from out of state, had to start back in the shelter system, and now they're working and living and being productive. So anybody who's actually trying, people even on the welfare program who are trying and not making enough. That's who we really need to help first. Like a lot of those families where the head of household is only making between 20 and 40K. That is who we need to be working with first, I think, before others.
So for the families that are in the shelter, this is what you do: you get a bus ticket, go towards Texas, right? Go to the borderline, go out the borderline, and come right back in, and you'll get a shelter like this. And
Damn, you're not
and
wrong.
call yourself Maria.
You're not. Why couldn't it be Lupita?
Or Lopita or something. But just say now you came, and then once they give you your apartment like they giving to everybody else, then you'll be like, oh, by the way, I am legal. Here's my paperwork. Here's everything.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because it looks like they helping them before they help their home.
It's
but
true.
now they trying to let them vote. That was the whole plan to get Biden back to be president. Bring the legal aliens. I knew there had to be something. And then have them vote. And they all going to vote for the person that helped them.
Yeah.
And in their eyes, Biden helped them, even though Biden don't know what the heck he's. I helped them? Oh, okay. So where am I? What am I doing? Okay.
You leave Sleepy Joe alone. Sometimes he wakes up.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And they passed the borderline. Scooby-Doo. Like, what? What you just said? You know how you make up words. He makes up words for any little thing. But that's the reason why. No, they cannot vote. They were not here for a long time. They don't know what's going on here. They don't
A lot of them
any
don't speak the
roots.
language. I'm sorry.
No.
I feel like, and I hate to say it, but it should be a requirement that you read, if you
Or at least
not
speak.
speak the language of whatever country you are allowed to vote in.
Yes.
I think that's something that should be a thing.
That's like me if I move to the Philippines or to anywhere, and I don't know their language or and I'm going to go vote.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, honestly.
English and Spanish are the two things that are here for voting, but you have to know English.
You should.
Gotta
you
know.
should know English. They don't have to. They make the voting, especially in this country, in I think 8 to 10 different languages.
Yeah.
And
But you gotta at least be
you
there.
you should know. I don't know how people get their like citizenship.
But how are you gonna vote if you don't even have an SSI number or Social Security?
Well,
So now they're gonna get them Social Security numbers?
I'm not sure exactly how that works because I don't know the full process. I would have to ask my brother-in-law because he had to become an American citizen at one point. But I'm not sure if you get your citizenship before your SSI or if it all comes together officially.
Yeah, because I know you can get your Social Security
But
before you're blown
right.
legal.
But you're given some sort of residency number as well before you get your citizenship. So these guys may be given a residency number.
For what?
Because they're going to be moving here.
In the corner?
Hey man, they got a home when there are Native Americans here who don't have a home.
Take the homeless that are here and then put them in the house, and then you can put these guys in their boxes.
I mean,
somebody has to say it.
That's harsh.
Somebody has to say it.
You ain't wrong.
And then people are like, oh, but what about their kids? They should have thought about that before they bring their kids here.
How many people come to this country first by themselves so they can make
And then
enough
they bring
money to bring their kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to talk about it. There's been a process of how this has been done for years in America. Years. I mean, that's why we have that whole DACA situation.
Irish people that built the bridges and all that, they came here while their family was still over there.
Yeah, but
made enough money, bring them over here.
We can't talk about the Irish because you only want to talk about people brought over here. I mean, we came husband, wife, and child sometimes.
Yeah.
On them boats. Yeah. So and we built more than just the damn bridges.
Until now, you have the Indians, the Filipinos, the Japanese, they all come like, where's your wife? Oh, still over there.
Still over there.
Where's your kids? Still over
you get
there.
Caribbean people who come all the time, and they're just like, yeah, my family's back home, and I'm working until everybody can get over here. A lot of people, they stay with the cousin, they stay with whatever, or if they have any relatives. Sometimes it's not a relative, it's a family friend, but everybody says they're cousins.
Yeah. But and to bring them here to vote, that was a slick move. Honestly, if I was in politics, I might have done the same thing. It was a slick move,
It wasn't slick.
And slide it through when everybody's like, yay, wait, how Biden got voted?
Well, because he ran against Trump.
He was smart.
Let's really look at this election, and this is Trump Biden part 2, and less people are interested in it this time because they don't a lot of Biden's errors have come up during the last campaign. A lot of Biden's errors have been a thing visible now, and he doesn't seem to have the mental capacity that most people would expect of a president. Not to say he actually doesn't, but most people's expectations are not feeling like they're being reached. And not to say that his tenure hasn't had good things happen, but
it had more bad than good. But
every president you can say that about.
Yeah, that's
every
true.
president. And that's why I don't hold that against an incumbent.
It's not a perfect president.
Because you have to consider, when they walk in the door, they're still fixing things from the last presidency before they even get a chance to implement their new stuff. That's why a lot of them get 8 years, at least 8 years, to at least try and start some of the stuff, and then hopefully their party can continue it. He set the groundwork for a lot of different things. So
the way he is, his mindset, if he wins, he's going to be like, Adrian, I did it. Like he gonna think he Rocky.
I don't think he's gonna raise that hand because he might just topple over.
Yeah, he might fall up the stairs.
Yeah. Again.
But I want to get into, since we're speaking controversy and we're saying WTF. There was a video out. We're gonna play the video. The guy makes a little sense, but then in a way I'm like, I don't know. Who do you put first, your child or your mate? And a lot of people are saying, no, you come before your child in a situation. But before we even get into it, we're going to hit the video, and let's see how you're going to think about it.
Okay.
So, producer.
People that put their child before their husband or their wife. Let me get this straight.
I didn't say that.
Wait a minute.
I didn't say that.
Wait a minute. How is it that two people that can create something, now the creation is above the creator?
You better say that.
That shit does not make sense to me
make sense
at all.
I agree with it.
People really put their child before their husband,
Foolish.
which is dumb.
Foolish.
Anybody that do that, look at their household, because it always fails. If your foundation ain't right, children are the most useless people in a functioning house. They're dependents. They're dependents. You got to make sure your foundation is in order. People say, nah, ain't no man come.
Period.
But you put your job before your child.
Okay.
Because if you break down the hours you spend at that job versus the hours you spend with your child, you put that job before your child. So you gotta stop looking at it. You gotta look at it as a foundation. Your child is the benefit of that foundation. But if you're putting your child above somebody that can only keep that foundation, then you're up.
Amen.
So he make a little sense. Like,
Look, that just sounds like he's dating too many single mothers, and he's pissed off that he doesn't come first.
yeah.
Like that's what
That,
that's.
I was going to say that. But it in a way, one thing that he did say was a child cannot make something.
Contribute, yeah.
He can't do something. So if you put him first, and let's say,
Biggest piece of chicken.
Ship is going down. You're going to save your child or your mate, Obviously, if you go save your child, he really couldn't help you until he grows older. So that's what he's trying to say. But
And I get
instincts will come in, and you'll be like, listen. And anyway, why you think in a ship they let
Women and
kids
children
first?
Yeah.
Because they need the men to have peace and quiet so they can think of how they're going to survive on this. That's the reason why. Y'all leave. We need to think. We can't think with y'all screaming and yelling.
Well, that low key, that is kind of true, because I was just watching something the other day where a guy was getting attacked, and his girl just completely was like useless, just screaming for help, and not even trying to attempt to stop the attacker.
Right.
So like, yeah,
Yeah, there's things like we need. So if you guys are watching, who you think, and they say sometimes like, even when you get older, and a kid tries to come and disrespect the household, they attack the kid. No, you need to get out. Matter of fact, this is my house, this is my rules. So if you can do that, why are you complaining that the man said, I come first?
So here's the thing. One, I think it depends on the context, right? Because there's a difference if we're talking about a step parent or a potential step parent versus an actual parent of the child. Because if it's between putting this new person who there's no responsibility for in any way, shape, or form, they can walk out at any moment, and you're still left with said child, why would you ever put that person before your child, right? That child is a part of you. That child will be with you if you and this person break up, this, that, and the third, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it's your partner, right? Because they always say, like, the big decision is if the birthing is complicated, do you save the mother or the child?
Right.
And in most cases,
they'll say
unless the
save the
father is
mother.
honoring the mother's decision, because it's normally the mother saying, I want this baby born, right? A lot of the time the father will be the one forced to save the mother if he can, because they could make more babies potentially, although sometimes it gets so complicated she can never have kids again, and then that's when it really gets tricky, right? But all in all, I mean, you can't, what do they say on the airplane? You can't save
everyone.
You can't save anyone unless you save yourself. Right. So if there's ever a decision to be made as the adult in the situation, right, you have to do what's best for you first. Like when you get that new job opportunity and your kid's like, I don't want to go nowhere. It's like, yo, Bucky, we moving. I'm trying to get that bank so you can have a better life. At the same time, you have to remember this. Life comes full circle, right? Mm-hmm. So for every time that you make a decision that your child is affected, but you don't consider their feelings, you can't explain stuff to them fully. And I feel like I'm a real proponent of parents being very respectful of their own children. Not to say that they should allow their children to be adults at the age of 5 or anything like that.
Right.
But just really being open and honest about the situation, explaining stuff to them and giving them opportunity to understand or to reach a conclusion without all this guessing. Because when you become 50, 60, 70, 80 and onward, when your health declines, if you don't have that respect from your child, if you don't have that understanding with your child when they become an adult, that's going to be one person in your life who's missing later when they can finally have their freedom, and there's going to be no one there to watch you. You don't parent to an acceptable level because there really isn't a right or wrong. It's just kind of whatever your kid is willing to accept within their own decision-making, right? Like, you won't have them in the future, and that's the hardest part about being a parent. Like, you're dealing with another human being. Even though they're a child that can't help you now, 20 years later, you may need their help.
Yeah, so that's like when you were saying who comes first, your mate or your child. It all, like I said, it all depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Like you said, my wife is giving birth, and they say, hey, we can save the child, but your wife might die. or we can save your wife and the child might die. 8 out of 10, it
Yeah.
depends on the wife, because if she's a nagging person, be like, listen, just give me the child. No, but 8 out of 10, they're going to be like,
Save the
okay,
wife.
save the wife.
Yeah.
Because we can always make another child.
Yeah.
But if that child is like 8 in the middle, 8 to 16 or 14, you might want to save that child in the boat. After 18 and something, be like, listen, he an adult, he can save himself. Shoo.
That's true.
And you diving, you know what I'm saying? And if he's a newborn, you'd be like, well, I didn't get that much of attachment, so I got to save my wife. So all the deeds of how can we continue the generation.
And a lot of that decision stuff too is like, be it the mother or the father, right? That also changes it, right? Because we expect the mother to choose her child first, and I think as a society that's more socially acceptable, right? Whereas the father, his job is to try and save everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's the protector. So he should be giving up himself first. But I mean, then again, you have that old school mentality, right? Like everybody hates Chris. You know your father gets the big piece of chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because he went to work all day and whatever.
Yep.
But that also doesn't mean that if there's only but so much food to feed mouths, do the adults eat or do the kids? You know what I'm saying? And I know, at least within my own family, even if my grandmother couldn't eat on either side, the kids ate. They ate.
Oh, yeah.
Because at the end of the day, an adult can go longer without food and survive than the children. So
Yeah, the children could, but they just whine too much. You shutting them up. Here.
No,
I'm hungry.
I'm talking literally science. Like the child is rapidly growing.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah,
need
yeah,
more.
yeah.
So the adult can be like, you know what? If I miss a meal, if I miss eating today, and sometimes
I'm good.
as adults we naturally do it because we're just so caught up in the busyness. We get tired. Kids aren't set up like that. They're not built for that. They're built on even more of
I'll
a
tell my
schedule.
kid, I'm hungry. Well, let me know when you're starving.
Right. I feel that.
My mom was like, let me know when you're starving. And don't go to my mom, I'm starving. Oh, you starving? Okay. Put you a big plate, and now you got to sit there and eat the whole damn thing. You should have just said, I'm hungry. Whenever the food's ready, I'm good to eat.
Right.
You get a regular size plate. But if you're starving, my mom used to put your big plate, and you can't get up until that's done. And we didn't have a dog, so we couldn't give it to nobody.
Yep, you got to finish it.
Yeah,
you got
so
to finish it.
I'm like, once in a while, the mice and the rats used to come. We probably try to give it to them. But they were like, nah, I didn't say we were starving.
Word. We had some cheese earlier.
Yeah, we good. But we're going to keep up with the WTF moment. And we have another video here where it's about sex pill, how to keep the yang up.
Uh-oh.
Right? But that's not what got me. What got me was the person doing the video,
Okay.
the commercial.
Uh-oh.
We're going to play a little bit of this because, they don't pay us. But I just wanted to show you. So it played about good 5-6 seconds of the pill. Okay, then double click on it and see what video is showing, what it's going to show. Not double click. But, yeah, well, I guess. See this. Let me go. This is what happens when we live, like.
A lot of stuff happens on a live show.
But when you have videos where people try to do the commercial, and then they try to do it like, I guess, how you call it? Like trying to make a point. But then when you look at the commercial, you'll be like, what was your point? Because it doesn't seem like it's the pills. Watch the video and the 5-6 seconds of it.
That makes me think of Doritos.
Introducing your secret weapon to better and more enjoyable sex. Hims.
I mean,
How old is this girl?
old enough?
She looked like she's 13, 14 years old.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
She's definitely not that old. She's just petite.
So you put in a teenager to sell your sex pills.
I mean,
what is your message here? The pills or get yourself a young girl?
Old men like young women. Young women like men with money.
And then they put
don't have
another
money,
young
at
man.
least their life insurance.
I'm sorry, girl, whoever you are. You're lucky this is just acting. But homeboy's so young, he needs a pill? Like, Ching.
I mean, sometimes you have a little too much yak, and
Oh,
you just
my.
need a backup plan. You know what I'm saying?
You have to keep the wang up.
Hey, you drink enough. You drink enough of that. What was that Hennessy? And you know the brown liquor does some things down there that you don't like. So
Yeah, but when I seen this, because when you stroll on Facebook,
yeah.
I'm like strolling and someone,
What's up,
hey,
Fabian?
Fabian, how's it going? Someone put suggesting laugh out loud on this video. So I'm like, okay, let me click on the video. And I'm like, what the? This is a young little girl talking about, do you need this pill? You don't even need that pill. Like, you need to just go back to the books and study. Like, what is their message on that one?
Their message is we got a product that works.
Oh my
That's what they're trying to sell. They don't want you thinking too much into it. You're already going to be looking at some like low budget projects. So
Yeah.
don't focus too much. I mean, it's like you said, it's acting. And it's very obvious that it's not real. It's acting.
Yeah,
So
no, it's to sell the pill, but you're selling young female. For people, I just seen people logging in right now. We're going to play this clip again, 5 seconds of it. This is what we're talking about. It's supposed to be about a pill to sell to keep the wang up, but look who is they marketing. So play it again if you could. Look at this.
Introducing your secret weapon to better and more enjoyable sex. Hims.
I mean, you know what? I can actually answer that because in my generation.
Hennessy?
No. Yeah, well, that too. But in my generation, I know a lot of guys who, as far as sex has been built up, right? It's built up to be like you got to be a porn star. So some dudes are just they pop the pill so that way they can go for long and be like, yeah, we gonna make a movie. I mean you see it in the stores all the time. The extends, the this, the that, right?
Yeah.
And people, I be in the store. I'm trying to pick up, like 2 50-cent drinks or some chips or something, and the guy's up there, yeah, let me get that, and one of them pills. I'm like, bro, you younger than me. He's like, hey, I got a fun night plan. I'm like, dang.
That girl looked at mad young. I was like, what the?
And then again, she just said she brown, right? Like black and brown folk. She could be 36.
Yeah, but that's why they picked her because she looks.
She looked good.
She looked mad young.
There you go.
She looked mad young, and
That's a pretty girl.
She was pretty.
That's the reason
and looking
why.
at her, you can't keep the wang up. I don't know. You really need more than one pill.
I'm telling you, that's the yak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
You don't have to worry about that. You don't drink that.
That's that WTF moment.
Yeah.
That what?
I mean, she built like
Yeah, the engineer said she looked like a little bit like Ariana Grande, but he didn't have it no grande. That's why he had to take a pill.
Well, sometimes if it's too grande, you might need a little extra circulation help.
Yeah. Oh my God! If I ever would have take that pill, and they talking about if it doesn't go down within 2 to 3 hours, call the doctor. No, I'm calling everybody else that I know on the damn phone.
Exactly.
Girl, what you doing today? I know I owe you $5.
I got time. I got time today. I got time.
I got to go down the list. Shoot. I don't know when it's going to happen like this again.
I got you.
But like, I got you. You owe me $10. I know I owe you $10, but come over. We deal with this now.
I'll give you $10 and then some.
Nah, but when I thought, I was like, you're targeting, especially nowadays when they're trying to make illegal perverts, they doing this.
Well, that's the whole thing. I mean, I don't think this was really how to target market other than those who need or want the pill, right? Like I think
they should have put like grandma and grandpa or something. You know what I mean?
If you look at the usual TV level commercials, because like I said, this is another low budget project. They would probably just got a quick endorsement to do it because they run a social media page. Right?
Yeah, well, and they're a new company of his and hers.
So that's what I'm saying. But normally if you see stuff on TV, the traditional blue pill kind of stuff like that, it is normally older, more mature individuals, at least 40 and up, older couples. But even sometimes in those ads, when they go through, that part of the ad where they show multiple couples, not the main storyline of the commercial, right?
Running in the beach
you might
like that,
see some couples in their 20s and 30s because you never know. And at the end of the day,
but this one looked like she was like 13, 14.
Well, no, but I'm saying ED can affect men of all ages.
Oh, yeah,
and one of the biggest effects of ED, which erectile dysfunction, is
overhypeness.
Not even. It's
I be thinking some guys be like, yeah, and then when they get there, they be like, oh, damn.
Well, I mean, that's called la caca, because that's what they be talking. But no, it's the fact that they say that PTSD can be a big cause of ED, And they're saying, in the last couple years that more and more people who grew up in more urban environments, and is the nice polite way of saying the ghetto, they do suffer from it. So there will be younger men now who have seen things, have been through stuff, who will have issues in that performance area.
Yeah.
So
It's help to keep the wang up. But just his and hers, whatever company your name is, get to know the person. I didn't like that young girl.
you could have marketed that one better.
Way better. Having a young girl, that's to me, you're pushing.
I'm telling you, she's like 32. She got 3 kids.
Be,
she
but
just
she
looks
look
like
mad
she's 16.
young.
That's who they hire for CW teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they didn't even. Homeboy didn't even want to show his face. He's like, damn, I'm embarrassed right now. He's saying, because some people don't realize it's a commercial. And then when they see you in the street, they be like, yo,
you good?
You still good? Is that pill working for you? That's a commercial. That's what they all say.
They just pick you for no reason.
And then her, everybody's going to be like, oh, snap. So, I don't need the pill. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be looking at her in the street talking about, I don't need the pill. What are you talking about? It's a commercial. Yeah, that's what they all say.
I got you.
So, but this is the part that when we used to laugh back in the days, we used to watch videos or photos. But this photo, the engineer has taken a couple of photos from, I guess, photos that got caught in the correct moment, and it doesn't mean what it's showing, it got caught in the correct moment, and I think she put some subway stuff.
Ooh.
So we're going to do the correct shot moments first. Blow it up for us to see it, and then you can put it in the background. Oh, so quick commercial, and we'll be right back, I guess.
As mighty armies clash in a struggle for total domination, the scales can be tipped by one man who has the courage to confront his fate and make a choice that will decide the fate of the world.
Guys put a lot of smoke in today. Wow. But anyway, we expecting a real superhero? I don't think so. The real life superheroes are the ones that are helping out in their community today. And the LDM Show will be there to bring you the events and stories to life. Do you know a real superhero? Let us know. But for now, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and like us on Facebook. Also visit our websites for photos, videos, and updates. But until the meantime, hey, I gotta be out of here.
Just for the commercial, just in case, we're not no more .com, we're .net, so don't put .com. But all right, we're gonna go to these WTF moments, and we give our opinion on these photos. This is the first time we're gonna see the photos, so let's check it out. What's the first one you got for us? Oh, blow that up. Put that on the up one so we can see.
Female lead.
But if you guys see this photo here, what will you think when you come out of your store?
I'm probably just more mad that I have to wash my car now.
Yeah, probably. And if you just washed it, you'll be double mad. Like, what the? Love your face. If I see your face, I'm going to love it.
Yeah. And then who puts that note and doesn't even sign it, so at least I know who I should or shouldn't punch?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And don't get me wrong, that was a female that wrote it.
Oh, it had to be.
Because look at the heart.
Yeah.
No men write their heart like that.
Well, I mean, there are some.
You think so?
I mean, yeah, we have a whole village full of them.
I don't know. Oh yeah. So what you got for the next one? You got for us? You gonna click on the next one. Oh, oh. This is a perfect picture. You can blow it up and then bring it back to us. But
this looks like a fun Friday night.
this was like a photo taken at the right
Perfect time.
moment.
Perfect time.
It just.
I'm enjoying
Talking
that
about,
one.
I'm gonna put it all in. When I do my work, I do it all in.
Yeah, but look. His friend right in the back is ready to get him too. He's like, I got you. You give and then you get. Give and receive.
She looked like she's. You can sit here if you're tired. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like
about to be a nice little stool. They about to have. They be having fun on Fridays. I like this. I like this.
For people that don't really know, they are side by side, but it looks like with the way the person took the picture, it looked like his. So if they husband and wife, you see, you always having your head up my. Literally now.
That's one heck of a hot yoga class, man.
Oh my God, that is so freaking. I'm just bugged. Like, what the girl is doing, like putting a chair or something.
Who took the photo? I'm left wondering, like, who really was there waiting for that moment.
Is those tents back there?
It looks like it. But I think that's just part of the gym.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're lucky you're not showing your face, because that'd be an embarrassing moment right there.
Oh, there's another picture wherever they found this, like the guy smiling on the camera.
Yeah.
Like, I got you.
I didn't have my head up. I didn't have my head up. Look at the real photo. All right, we got the next one. Oh my, I'm still bugging. Like, it really literally looks. Oh, heck to the no.
Blow that up, please.
Blow that.
Please, because I know this is the greatest news story of all time. News story
and the funny part about it, she's like, you can tell by the face she knows something's going on, but she doesn't want to look. She's like, yeah. So today we have here going.
Yeah,
like she really actually doesn't want to look.
I'm really hoping she didn't just like fall down and hit her face, but just like
right?
just puking, just puking.
Like she fell and he just like, ooh, you almost hit me type of thing, and then he's like, oh, but what do you have back here?
Yeah.
Nice, okay. And the guy over here, I just noticed a guy walking by. Like, you just missed a big opportunity to see something.
He didn't miss anything. He was just like, crazy.
I'm not getting caught. My wife is right there, 2 blocks away. I ain't getting caught. I took a quick glance. It'd be like that. Oh my God! And again, this is WTF moments for us. We watch these photos pop up, or videos, whatever they have, and we just make jokes of it and figure something what the heck is going on. But these
try to.
Yeah. Let me move my body. But you see this? This is like photo made perfectly right there. Like, she got a little butt cheek coming out of her. I just noticed that. Okay. Let's go to the next one. That's weird. Oh, wait. That must be the Bronx. That must be they got a duck. So they got the kid.
I love it.
Your family that steals together, we gonna eat, right?
Nah, it's not even that, bro. That's just Aflac.
Yeah. I told you I was gonna get my money.
You didn't want to pay your deductible? I got you.
And they can walk by. Aflac.
This is great.
Holy crap. But Mom, we had crackers. Well, we ain't gonna have crackers today. We got a lot more. Do what I told you. Just quack around. I got you. This is hilarious.
They're so cute.
And then there's somebody in the back. You see, like, sneakers?
Definitely watching this whole thing going down.
Is that the trainer?
Absolutely nothing.
Is that the trainer?
Oh, you know what? Maybe he was. Maybe that's the dude that freezing bread at the park. So
yeah.
She's getting him the money real quick.
Yo, that is so.
I might have to pick up that tactic.
Now, the person that took the picture, did they tell him afterwards?
Of course not. I would never tell them.
Oh my God! Like, you paid your deductible, right? Now that's the picture that they send her in the insurance package.
Oh yeah. Your receipt notice.
Your receipt.
We got you.
There goes your receipt. Next one. That's crazy. Oh, okay. She trying to get her swerve on or something? What's going on here?
I don't know.
Blow that up. I can't really. Yeah, I remember that back.
And you don't have a booty, so when you see it, it's just amazing.
Yeah. This girl's like, oh my God, you got more booty than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like her eyes and everything.
She's hyped. She's excited. She's happy. She's like, I like chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, that chocolate.
I know. And she got her hands between her legs talking about now, I'm not standing up right now.
Nope, can't. Nope.
And the other girl's like, I can't believe he's doing this in front of my husband and I can't look. Like, you know you want to look, girl. Just take a peek.
She she definitely did once he like got it down and did the full bench. She had to be like,
left.
oh my God.
He left and stuff. Like, okay, talk about your NBA strip club. I don't know. And that's the Utah. I don't even know who's this one. Who's this player?
I don't know.
I'm not a Utah fan, so I don't know.
Neither am I. I haven't liked the Jazz since Karl Malone and John Stockton.
Yeah, so, but hey, whoever you are, you know you got a fan behind you.
Right there.
Literally.
You got some support right there.
Some support. All right, what we got next? Is this still, okay, this is still. What the? I know I'm not. He hyped.
He's really hyped.
The guy in the yellow, like, he probably gonna give a high five. This is what, and the girl was like, she didn't think that was how it was gonna feel.
Nope. She thought she could do it and found out she really couldn't do it.
She couldn't do it. Wrong hole. The guy in the blue, I'm sorry, but you look like you struggling.
Who the heck makes a mayonnaise sandwich though? That's just something about that just ain't right.
Like,
something about that just ain't right.
This is another photo caught on the wrong moment. And then you cannot really, if they take this and be like, girl, what were you doing?
Yeah,
no, they bumped into me. That's what they all
look
say.
Look at this picture, and you know, the next day there was a lawsuit. Like somebody did not like the mail in the morning. It's terrible.
Listen, 1 out of 3 people enjoyed it. So
that is so true. That is well. It looks like the dude in blue is like really focused on trying to finish. The guy in yellow is like, "This is great," and she just realized that she should have went to college just for the degree.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe the one in the blue and was dancing first, and the one in the yellow just came out of nowhere.
Terrified her.
So.
That is the look of pure fear.
It's too big. You're hitting the stomach. No, I don't know.
Yeah, that definitely looks like a horror movie shot.
Yeah.
Straight out of like even at least scary movie. You know.
Listen, that's why they say don't leave your drink.
Bro, she definitely left the drink. She just probably forgot to pull up after using the restroom.
But this guy, he didn't even let go of his drink. This shit cost me $5. I ain't letting it go.
You see, he's about to work himself out. He's gonna have to make sure he hydrates after.
Yo, whatever club this was, keep it dancing. I don't know.
For real. It'd be hilarious if they were dancing to "Hey There, Delilah."
Some slow jabs.
Word, and it turns out like that. That's probably why she really got hurt.
Next photo. Ooh, Subway edition. The weird stuff in the subway.
I love the subway. I love the subway.
Okay, let's see what we got here. What the?
Has to be Comic-Con. I'm telling you, that looks like somebody's grandmother going to Sunday church.
They get confused. Am I Jewish? Well, I'm not Jewish. Like,
I have no idea.
I'm still bugging. Like, why is the lettuce in the head?
I have no idea. I'm hoping that that's not actually lettuce and like some sort of green shawl.
Is that like an emergency thing? I'm tired of them always running out of lettuce, so I got to keep one for myself.
It could just be that they really like the cooling effect of some nice cold lettuce.
That's true.
I mean,
it's called iceberg lettuce, right?
Iceberg lettuce, and maybe it really keeps it. I mean, you never
Wonder what train station this is.
That's definitely a city train. That's definitely a city train.
That's so weird. And again, everybody's just on their own, like, okay.
I believe when you take transit anywhere, it's either mind your business or everyone's in the business because it's too good to turn away.
And then he's Asian, so is this a home remedy of growing hair or something?
I would not be surprised by that. Would not be surprised by that.
You're balding? Put this lettuce on.
And
and you can help yourself.
They got a remedy for everything in China. I don't even know why they have Western medicine in China because they got a tea.
They got everything. So maybe rub this. You rub on, put on 5 minutes. I don't know. But what we got? This train stop is bugging. Oh, heck to the no.
Yo.
See now, okay.
Actually very impressive.
That he can stay there, right?
Yeah, I feel like this was some sort of drunk stunt. Like
Either that or he's so used to sleeping on the top bunk.
That maybe it's that. It's the only way he can go to sleep like a bat. He's got to be on top.
Now this is weird. Now, if you see this and there's no more seats, are you gonna sit under this boy?
I'm taking my chances.
Yeah. Why he wakes up and falls?
I carry a 30-pound book
Or
bag.
he pees on himself.
I carry a 30-pound book bag. I am taking.
No, I'm just worried about he pee on himself.
If he pees on himself, then
And he peeing on you. It's not a
No, because I'm not sitting by the legs. I'm definitely sitting by the head.
Right. Oh, well, yeah.
Right? Like, you should just notice the drop next to you. You might get a little splash, but it's not going to be directly.
Yeah, because and no R. Kelly song is going to come out before the warning, so you have to.
I mean, you never know. Like I said, it starts off with drip, 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 right?
Yeah, hey, there we go. Drip. All right, let's get. What?
Wait. Is that that looks like it's probably in like Turkey or something.
Yeah, because ain't that right here? I went too far. Right there. Ain't that a police officer?
Yeah, there and on the other turnstile as well.
And on my side right here. This guy, is that a security guard or a police
That's
officer
what I'm saying.
too?
It's probably transit. They're transit cops.
Oh, so the budget on police officer died, and they couldn't get a car, so they went on the Amtrak?
That's how it works. That is how it works.
Holy crap. And now, if this is not a police officer in the coffin.
Maybe. I'm trying to, can we get that blown up one more time? I'm trying to figure out where this is from. There's a sign in the upper. Can you blow it up one more time? Yeah, man, that's.
Talking about, excuse me, you can't get in the train. The funeral was passing by. Like what?
You know what? This is still better than when people bring their bikes on the train.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you know,
Yeah.
if.
Oh, we got another picture coming up.
Oh. Yo! What is this? Why?
And the thing is, how that
Maybe it really is like a Flintstone car where it looks like it has
it has
wheels,
to be,
but it's
you know,
powered, like
compressed in, because how it got through that door?
because it's that small.
That-
It's like long and
Wait a minute.
narrow. It's oblong.
Did she hit the pole, or is that the door that
That's
can
the
open?
that's the door being opened. So she's gonna have to back up
to close the door.
and then go through the poles. I don't know what country this is, but whoever can find this lady needs to smack her upside her head.
No, see, this is a perfect example about don't buy electric cars because you think it's gonna get you somewhere and it died. It died. And you think about it, she had to come down those stairs to get into the. Oh my! Talking about you in the escalator. I know it said no cart. This is a car.
This is
Oh
this is terrible.
man, this is.
Where they do this at?
That train. Actually, that looks like a D train. You see the orange
It
chair.
kinda does.
The orange chair.
But
and
now that's
everything.
got to be like Russia or something ridiculous.
Yo. Now I'm not mad at that little cart. That little cart is
That
good.
car is kind of cool.
If
It's
you- if
got to
you-
be easy to find parking, but
Yeah. But
man.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm definitely. I'm trying to play GeoGuessr with these transit things, man.
Yo, this is crazy. What we got next? What?
Well, that's just that's Comic-Con.
That's an old bus.
wild.
Like you have to
Yeah.
go down the stairs to get out the door on a
That's
bus.
How do they get in?
That's a
let
tall,
alone
that's
to
a
get
tall
out.
people problem. You know, this is not in the Philippines. That's for sure. This is a.
That's a big dude.
That's a big dude to be in.
That's got to be a costume. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah. I gotta look it up to get a clearer shot of this because
Yeah,
this is.
there's no way. There's no way.
That's a tall dude. That's not a costume.
That's nah. Who has feet like that? Clowns don't even
Oh.
have feet like that. Why would they do that?
Could be a wax, maybe.
Maybe.
Could.
I have,
But if that's a tall dude with no shirt, you need to put your shirt back on first of all.
like, why he wearing boom shorts?
And then you got the poom poom. Then you got the
Huh?
poom poom short. Oh, it's a double door.
Oh, I'm about to be like,
It's a double door for his wideness, but not the
yeah,
height.
that's what I'm saying. Like, why he wearing boom shorts like that? That's a grown man.
Oh my God! And then he has.
A really grown man. He too grown.
Yeah, he over there ducking. You know. This
I want to
is
see. I just want to see if they have a video of this guy like coming in and out of doorways.
Yeah. Oh.
That is the real Wreck-It Ralph. Except Wreck-It Ralph had pants.
What else we got? We got any more? Oh, is that? Listen, I know they made it legal. It's the
okay.
R. It's the R.
Yeah,
thing.
I'm sure. You know, that is great marketing right there. Be like, I got a business. What
Listen,
business?
listen.
Look at my face.
He don't even have to bring out a business card or a shirt or anything.
No. You just that briefcase is full of his children. You know, just you want to buy my kid?
Listen.
20.
Yeah,
Just give me
I
20.
I got 20 in the pound.
I
What you
got a
want?
dub right here. What you want?
Listen, it's just an ounce or two under for it to be illegal. You know what I mean? Right? He ain't playing. He's like, listen, I brought it from my dealer. He didn't have time to.
That's
to do
somebody who really took the term Bushman
it.
way
Yeah,
too far.
too far. The
Piece
piece.
de resistance.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Wait.
People were rats.
What? Because you know he got something to say about the whole situation right now.
He looking like, oh, boy, these people.
These young people don't know dang thing about what's going on.
So, but ladies and gentlemen, I guess that was our WTF moment
Yep.
where we just make fun of photos that pop up. You know, maybe next time we'll do a videos or something. But I love the photos because we can put our own.
Oh, you make our own little stories for it.
on it because we had a whole story for everybody. But keep ratting and keep getting pizza. So and keep having fun. But I'm Charles Aloma. This is my boy Will Davis. Check out XY101. We got some good episodes came up every Monday on the LDM radio station, or you can just go on the podcast and listen to all the seasons.
Yep.
So we'll see you next week, and keep those WTF moments popping up.